So ShipExplorer is a new product. It's all working about making things easy. It supports a workflow for all engineering workflows and activities that are required for shipbuilding. It fits really well in this area. We put out ShipExplorer, first came out in the 2020 R11 release. Whole idea, ShipConstructor and Navisworks, we know a lot of people are using them. We're just improving the workflows, getting these things work together. Really helps to enable NodCAD users be able to access a ShipConstructor project directly without requiring them to run ShipConstructor necessarily, depending on what they're doing. Really, the whole idea here is to streamline your ability to visualize, share, and work with the ShipConstructor project data. And it really does, I think if you haven't tried it yet, quickly search, view, compare, and communicate your changes. So it's really, the search sets and Navisworks are really used extensively for this. So I'm basically going to walk through some of the main features and some of the screens so you get a bit of a feel for it if you've never used it yet. You see it's included when you first install ShipConstructor. You just click on that box. Automatically sets up for Navisworks Manage or Simulate. Doesn't matter what order you're setting it up in. It puts the installation files in, and then it'll find Navisworks. Really easy to start. In the Start menu, you just launch your Navisworks, because it's an actual plug-in to Navisworks. It appears in the Navisworks ribbon. There'll be a tab called ShipExplorer, and a number of features here, and I'm going to walk through each of these top-level features here. So you got the append from ShipConstructor. You go to the tab there, and got an animated GIF here, so you can do compare revisions. The switchback to go to ShipConstructor if you want to. Search for a part, create from product hierarchy, create from the task, and create your search sets. You can also change the project and access the license manager for whatever licenses you need to use. Pretty straightforward. Connect to a project, open it up, select it. It's drawing oriented. We open up a load manager that's the drawings, so you can pick whatever drawings you want out of your project. Just picked a couple here from the training project. It loads them right directly into Navisworks. So pretty slick, pretty quick. So just getting things set up there and cleaning up the display. It's all the Navisworks features, of course, once you're in there. One of the things we want to show is selecting a part in a loaded drawing. You can search for the parts. The part properties from ShipConstructor are a part of what you get in Navisworks with this plugin. So you know your part, you can search it, you can isolate it, you can go to them, you can view the properties. So share all the ShipConstructor properties in the tab. You can use your quick properties to customize if you want to have a particular short list of properties. It's a basic idea. So you can go in there and interact, understand what you're looking at. One of the really nice features of this is you can create a set from the product hierarchy. So it's one of our wish list items, actually, for people who have asked about this, getting the product hierarchy into Navisworks. So you just click on the button, zoop, it's right in there, and now you can interact with the product hierarchy and see what it is, visualize that. So pretty slick as well. That's just the actual ShipConstructor product hierarchy, just to show you how they compare. It's a pretty good representation. One of the nice things about that, of course, is now you can save that to an NWD, and using the free version of Navisworks, you can send that off and people can interact with it with all that information in it. So if you have stakeholders that's relevant, people doing planning or whatever, they can see all of that information in the Navisworks model. Search sets. ShipConstructor has 31 search sets pre-configured, so it can import those and becomes part of the the search set in Navisworks. It's possible to create your own search sets. There's a whole process for that. We've got a KB article on the Nexus knowledge base to walk you through the steps for how to do that. But it's pretty straightforward, just a mechanical process. And then you can use that to interact with your model as well and visualize again all the different things you've done in different search sets. So very interactive. And one of the nice things, if you need to go back to ShipConstructor, it can switch back. So if you've got your live project in ShipConstructor running, you can just switch back and forth and go to it. Pretty much click on something, right click, and zoom over to it. And you can load up whatever drawing that it was loaded in. So pretty fast. So it saves you time from hunting around for the right drawing or whatever. You can also compare revisions. So if you've saved your NWD file, do some more work, save that NWD again. You can visualize what's changed in the project. And there's a whole color code scheme helping you understand what's new, modified, previously modified, this kind of thing, so you can really interact and understand what's changing in your project from a visual point of view. This sort of covers all the different areas in terms of the various tasks. I thought I added a slide. Did I get a slide? So that was just summarizing all of that. One of the ones we have here from tasks, I'm not sure I had the right presentation, but ShipConstructor tasks are possible. One of the nice things about tasks, if you enable them in your ShipConstructor project, is that you can, when you set up a task, it records all the information that was changed associated with that task. So then you can actually look at, so when you change a part and delete it like Lamberta showed, it really shows you all the things that changed. So when you set up a task for somebody to do some work, now you can go and visualize what did they do in a very quick and easy way. That's where the power of tasks come in here. So I think I missed the slide there, but it's okay. So just to summarize, installs as a plugin in Navisworks Manage and Simulate. It's in the ribbon tab, really easy to use, you can see. And it's pretty snappy in terms of performance. You can search all the parts, product hierarchy, tasks, and all of that. All it requires is one of our major licenses, a structure, pipe, HVAC, and the current conscription. And you can use it. And that just summarizes everything else. One of the things we're looking at in terms of just forward-looking a little bit, we're looking at actually making the pH editable, being able to edit and integrate with the UDA editor so you can do additional work within Navisworks and load additional part properties. And we've got a list of things that are there. Go to the wish list. This was inspired by the wish list, this product, and a lot of the feature enhancements that we're going to do down the road will also be following the market and see what people want. We've got a pretty good response already, and adoption rate I expect to be quite good considering the wide use of Navisworks. And that's all.